Welcome to this day in wrestling history for February 24th. In 1991, WCW Wrestle War 91 took place at the Arizona Veteran Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix, Arizona. The main event was a War Games match that saw the team of Larry Zbyszko and the Four Horsemen, well, three of the Four Horsemen, that being Ric Flair, Barry Windham, and Sid Vicious, gained the victory over Sting, the Steiner Brothers, and Brian Pillman. Also on the show, the Fabulous Freebirds, represented by Michael P.S. Hayes, and Jimmy Garvin, defeated Doom, which is the team of Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, to win the WCW Tag Team Championship. In 1995, Dan Salmon defeated Chris Candido in Ettinger, Kentucky to win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. He will retain the title for over 4 years. In 1997, WWE taped a full episode of Raw at the Manhattan Center in New York City for the very last time up to that point. The show wound up as being one of the most historic Raw shows of all time. The Legion of Doom made their surprise return to the WWF for the first time since SummerSlam '92 with a win over the Headbangers. In addition, ECW invaded the show to further the ECW versus Jerry the King Lawler angle and promoted the first pay-per-view, Barely Legal. Uh, the show featured three ECW matches, which were Tommy Dreamer defeating Devon Dudley, Taz defeating Mikey Whipwreck, and Stevie Richards defeating Billy Godio. And plus those matches, there were also appearances made by Paul Heyman, Bubba Ray Dudley, The Sandman, New Jack, and Bill Alfonso. Also of note, Ken Shamrock made his first on-camera WWE appearance as he was shown as a supposed guest of the show. Also, in a twist of irony, the next show at the Manhattan Center would be the ECW One Night Stand in 2005. In 2003, no, 2002, my bad, World Wrestling All Stars would represent the Revolution from the Aladdin Casino Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. The show was the first live pay-per-view not presented by WWE since the sale of WCW the previous year. The 2,800 in attendance was heavily papered, meaning mostly comped and freebies. The show was to feature the appearances of Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Macho Man Randy Savage. Hall and Nash pulled out when they began negotiating with the WWE, who they eventually signed with, and Savage never appeared, but the fans were told beforehand. The main event saw Jeff Jarrett retain the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Brian Christopher. In 2003, on Raw from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Booker T eliminated The Rock in a 20-man battle royal to win the opportunity to face Triple H for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 19. In 2005, WWE began contacting former ECW wrestlers to take part in a June 2005 pay-per-view, which became ECW One Night Stand. In 2009, WWE announced in a press conference that WrestleMania 26 would take place in Phoenix, Arizona. In 2011, the USA Network announced that Steve Austin, Bill DeMott, Booker T, and Trish Stratus had signed as trainers for the Tough Enough reboot. Also in 2011, by the way of a press conference, WWE announced that they had signed arguably the best or the biggest non-American wrestling star in the world at the time, CMLL's Mystico, known in the WWE as Sin Cara. His spell with the WWE was an unmitigated disaster, and he was released 3 years later, and he ended up signing with AAA. Also, in 2011, on Impact from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Sting defeated Jeff Hardy to win the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. In 2014, the wrestling media landscape was changed forever when the WWE Network was launched. Initially available in the USA, this on-demand service, which famously cost $9.99 per month, features the biggest and best wrestling program in history, including every single WWE, WCW, and ECW pay-per-views, all episodes of Raw, SmackDown, and Nitro, and thousands of other shows. It also showed every new pay-per-view live and soon became home to an incredible amount of original programming. In 2023, Impact's No Surrender at Sam's Town Hotel and Gambling Hall in Las Vegas, Nevada, Mickie James retained her knockout TNA Impact's knockout championship against Masha Slamovich, and Josh Alexander retained the Impact World title over Rick Swann. Noble birthday is Corey Graves in 1984. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and have a nice day.